Hello, and welcome to yet another Friday night here on Earth. We are the Lost in the Crossing crew, and I don't want to faff about too long. Just want to get right into it. My name is Jen Vaughn. My pronouns are she, they, and I will be the game master tonight. And if we could start with Kika, and then we'll go counterclockwise. If you want to introduce yourself and your pronouns.
Hi, I'm Kika, she, her, and I am playing the character Courtney Brightside, who is also she, her.
Amy.
Logan.
I'm Logan, he, him, and I'll be playing Alistair, who is also he, him.
I am Bones, and my pronouns are they, them, and I will be playing Judas, who is he, him.
Excellent. So, for those of you tuning in, we are playing a new story path from Onyx Path. Sorry, that was Hemlock. Called Legendlore. The fun part about one of the many fun things is that the setting is that all the players are actually Earth-born people that cross into a fantasy land. So we are going to do just about that. And it has been fully funded on Kickstarter, so you can go and get your own pre-order in for the fancy PDF or physical version as well. So yeah, well, without further ado, we're just going to jump in and get going. So it is Thursday, second period at, sorry. Never mind. Okay, it's Thursday, second period at Rising Heights High. The speaker, you're all sitting at your certain desks in your different classrooms, and the speaker clicks on, and you hear the vice president sort of droning on. It's second period. It's already like starting to get hot in the day, and like flies are kind of like buzzing near the windows, and you hear them say, the principal, yes, due to the problematic nature of our mascot, we've got our new one based on all the student council votes, and you hear like a really terrible like, and the winner is, let me just rip this envelope open, and they're like, oh no, is this can't, no, this is, it says the Fighting Karens. We can't do that. No, I yes, I know it says let me speak to your man. It's not funny. It's we can't do it. I mean, it is funny, but yes, students, we yes, we're going to go with the second most popular. Sorry, the very first popular one. You are now the Red Pandas. The Fighting Red Pandas. Yeah. Yeah, three of you probably cheer because you're like, wait. The three of you are like, we're campaigning hard for that new mascot, and yeah, so excited for the Red Panda because they're so cute and they're wonderful and they're all over the internet. So Kika, what class is in your what class are you in second period right now?
Reactionary literature.
Oh, okay. So do you you're doing a lot of reading, and also some graded discussions, sort of, or the more open form?
It's probably graded, just like reading with some discussion.
Yeah, that's amazing. So you're pulling out probably your teacher's probably like, okay, yeah, they're fantastic. You're to a degree, you know, their learning stopped like possibly like 5 years ago, so they're not like caught up to everything, you know, but they're trying. They're like, you gotta inform me, like let me know like what we should be reading right now, what articles, what's hip right now. It's not Vogue, right? Is it Teen Vogue still? Courtney? They're like saying it literally to you right now, like leaning on your desk, like, what should we?
She's not out at school yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ronnie. What
I mean, we could always just go back to good old Langston Hughes.
Langston, yes, of course, yes, some of the classics. Yes, we'll do Langston Hughes, we'll do August Wilson, we'll do gotta do some poetry though, like Claudia Rankine maybe. Yeah, okay, all right, thank you. So they go to the shelf and start pulling out some books for people, and hand you a volume on Langston Hughes. Again, this teacher's like, just trying real hard, just like sweating, just like, okay, all right, yeah. So a free read today, class. A free read. Everyone, just I want you to read, and then I want you to write reactively. And they're kind of like a wink. No one cares. Like everyone's just like, again, this. Yes, and then we'll discuss at the end of class, or possibly tomorrow, because I don't want to break you if you're too into it. So they come by and like tap your book cover again, like, all right, well, job done here, time to go sit down and work on my personal essay. So what does Ronnie do?
Probably just rolls her eyes, flips through the book a little bit, and until she finds just like one piece that catches her eye, and then proceeds to do that, like that thing where like I don't know if other people do it, but I do it where like I overanalyze every single line and like write notes on like every little thing that each like sentence implies, and then like notes on my notes.
Yeah, you're marking up, like possibly marking up the text in the book, like to hell with it, like yeah.
And then there's like get a little distracted, and then there's some like doodling down the side, and then it goes back to notes, and then like I'm like incorporating like little doodles into my lettering.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, some illustrated manuscript stuff happening here. Okay. Yeah, that's you get this strong whiff from, you're not sure from where, but of lemons, like fresh lemon, and like and grass and dirt, like fresh cut dirt, and the letters on the page start to swirl a little bit and take a different shape. The gutter space between the letters, sometimes it has like a very interesting pattern. Sometimes you can get lost in that when you're reading, but what you see starts to resemble a staircase, like stair steps that seem to get bigger and bigger and go off the page. No one else is reacting. They're all reading or sleeping behind their books, or pretending not to be on their phones in the book.
It takes like a few hard blinks to like try to, maybe she's like falling asleep or something, but like nothing really happens, I guess, with her vision. So I think she might just like assume she's dreaming and be like, this seems wonky, let's go with it, and just tries to step into the book like in the middle of class. I'm pretty sure like people just see her like climbing up on her chair and then like foot onto the desk.
Yeah, as you put your foot onto the book, this gust of wind like blows your hair that's coming from this typeface staircase, blowing only your hair and only your clothes around. Everyone else is still just like entrenched in their own books. Nobody's paying attention, but the step feels firm, even a little warm and solid underneath your feet.
Well, beats being in class. I mean, if I'm gonna sleep, I might as well sleep, like dream something interesting, and then I will immediately like start walking down these steps, because she is fully convinced that she's asleep now.
Yeah, so not that anyone's watching currently, but yeah, what they would see is your character, Ronnie, walking down into a book, slowly disappearing from your feet to your ankles to your calves, waist, shoulders, and the last little bit of your hair like flying to the top before the book closes. And Logan, or Alistair, excuse me, you are in your second period. Is that
Art class.
Art class, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Classic.
Yeah, I would say you're in where there's some sort of like advanced placement art. It's not even, of course, because everything is super regimented. You can't just be in an art class and enjoying yourself. It's like you're chosen for art. Like they know that you will be doing, yes, commercially a success of some future kind. And So you don't have just like acrylic paint. You have like fancy gouache. You've got oils, if you so choose, with odorless mineral spirits. But yeah, maybe what do you think you're working on your canvas?
Yeah, probably trying out oils for the first time. I think Alice is probably not having a great time with it because oils require a lot of patience. And Alistair isn't super patient. So he's kind of like, I think he's probably got like 3 different canvases going. So he's always doing something. So he feels like he doesn't have to wait and he can do a little bit and then a little bit and just constantly going. And the teacher's like, wow, you're doing 3 at once. That's amazing. And he's like, no, I'm just bored. So it looks like he's prolific, but really he's just bored.
Yeah, those oil paints take forever to dry too, so it's just like you're like, I'll just thinly spread it. Yeah, there's a short girl next to you, Minnie, who's sort of like observing you, like sniffing quite a bit, just kind of, the oils are putting out this pungent scent as she works on a very badass like embroidery, but a dry medium compared to your very messy like visceral medium. And she's just kind of like watching your progress, as hers is also sort of tedious, and you're pulling out let's say a alizarin crimson or a phthalo blue.
Sure.
Showing off. And yeah, you and you can, as you squirt some out, like what I guess you'd be mixing it with like a palette knife or something.
Yeah, just got a knife there and mixing random colors together, seeing what sticks.
Yeah, that's one of the best parts of painting, is it's like getting into that, like some people, you just mix like color forever, trying to figure out like, yeah, a little bit of this yellow to brighten it, or a little bit of this complementary color. So yeah, as your palette knife starts to like swirls around, the area gets slightly larger and oddly becomes this like large but very solid door handle on your large palette that you're working on. It goes from like ooshy gushy to like cold metal.
Kind of like poke it with my palette knife a bit.
Dink, dink.
It's kind of grab it.
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just grab it and just sort of feel it. How's it feel in my hand? Does it feel like paint?
It does not feel like paint, and it's got a little give to it too. Like it's not locked.
I kind of look around. I look over at Minnie, see if anyone's
She's threading, so 2-ply, into her needle, like getting ready for this accent. You hear her muttering about French knots. I'm like, how boring.
That's French knots for you, I guess. I just like look under the palette and then just like give it a twist.
Yeah, you hear the telltale of like creaky hinges opening, and this thin line of light appears on the ground, sort of where your palette is, like the edges just into reality.
I look sort of at this doorway in front of me and at these 3 still drying portraits, and I'm like, yeah, less boring. And I'm just like walk towards the light, I guess.
Yeah, so you throw up the little hatch, and then sort of like pop in and close.
So, this is fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I sniffed some paint fumes or something. I don't know. Less boring.
Yeah, so that door closes, and the light blinks out, and the door handle rolls around on Alistair's palette, and it just slowly forms back into paint once more. And Judas, we are coming over to you.
All right.
So your second period, what would that normally be?
I feel like
Period class.
maybe home ec. because it'd be before lunch and Judas is always hungry, so he probably signed up for it, being like probably gonna eat food or something. Like
Mhm.
eat food or watch educational videos.
Yes. Yeah, Judas is about learning that life. So home ec, you're probably like you've got a work partner or a class partner.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your class partner? I guess like the person that you have to do some of your baking with, and like one of you washes, one of you dries when you're doing your like baking modules.
Yeah, I'd probably say maybe it's like one of my friends who like I'm a better cook than, and they were kind of like, well, I want to do this because I want food. But also I'm a really crappy cook, so we kind of like took it together because we both wanted to eat before lunchtime. And so I do most of the cooking, and they do most of the like prep slash cleanup,
Mhm.
like as payment for my awesome skills.
Okay. That's great. So yeah, your friend is like super excited because I want to say today is sopapilla day or fried bread day. So like you've got like this like basic beautiful dough. You got this pan of hot oil going, and then like some racks to like sort of like let them degrease, and then like the beautiful like powdered sugar and cinnamon that you're gonna put. Yeah, like everyone's excited. Like yes, like this is the reason they all signed up, was like
Yes.
dessert. Like yeah, and so you'd be the one probably in charge of like dropping the dough.
Yeah, no, I'd probably let them have like the fun like powdered sugar part afterwards, but I'd be doing the dough.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, you're dropping the dough, and like they're like frying and sizzling, and there's a sort of like a large pop that comes out of the oil and hits the wall behind you. Your friend's just kind of like, okay, whatever, like goes over and like cleans it, and then another pop of this oil hits you in the shoulder. Like, yeah, it doesn't feel hot though. You're a little weirded out, maybe. Yeah, and then
More worried about stains.
we're worried about staying. Yes. Oh my god. Well, surely you have an apron on, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A cool one. Like you have to bring your own in from home.
Yeah.
Um,
It would be like maybe one from like one of my favorite animes or something. Just like I don't hide it.
Yeah.
Which anime though?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of one. I feel like one of the cooking animes would be like the way to go,
Like Food Wars?
like Food Wars or something. But I also feel like they wear like pretty basic ones. So maybe just like one with like my very favorite like One Piece character or something on it. Ooh, Sanji, the chef. So it's like a Sanji apron.
Perfect.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So Judas, you're laying out these like the fried pieces of dough as they puff up, and like your friend's just like, oh man, I can't wait. My hands are too hot. Like, like trying to like roll them around and degrease them and like get them ready. And applying the powdered sugar just so sort of I don't know, I was about to say it's been a while since I've been in home ec, and I was like, did I even take I'm sure I did. Did you so you probably have to like plate a couple for the teacher, right? As like an example, but like everyone always makes extra, right? Like
Right, yeah. There's like the tasting samples and then the samples you give the teacher. So like
yeah.
yeah. You have to test
So
it for poison.
of course, yeah. I mean, you got to make sure if it's raw, it's raw. So yeah, your friend like pulls out the like ubiquitous honey bear and slams it on the table. It's like, are we doing this? Let's go, Judas. Are we
Yeah.
doing this? Like, yeah.
Ready,
So
I'm ready.
yeah. They take their sopapilla and like rip off the corner with their teeth, and unceremoniously like just dunk a bunch of honey inside of it and like start rolling it around. Like going to town.
This
Like
is making me really want sopapillas.
Sorry.
Yes.
What do? Do you just watch the meat? Like they're just like.
Well,
getting
at
it
first I
all.
wait to see because like if they like it or not, and they're obviously enjoying it. So I'll be like, all right, and then I'll probably like take a bite without honey on it, just to like taste it for my own like judgment, and then uh I'll probably do the same thing because that was always my favorite thing to do is to like roll down the honey on the
Mhm.
inside and then eat it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're rolling this honey inside your sopapilla, it starts to drip out from the corners.
Shit,
And
shit.
yeah, your friend's just like, oh no. Thank God that's one of the tasting ones, right? We can have this leaky stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Home ec boss is gonna be mad, but the honey starts to harden in these long poles with cross beams on them and like disappear as it hits the ground. It starts to form like this crystalline, delicious ladder.
I'll like kind of like is it like attached to the sopapilla or
Yeah, it's
like
like
I'm like very very worried of like I'll look at our ingredients for a second to make sure like did I put bleach in this, like are we fine?
your friend's kind of like, what is what? Like
So they see it.
they see it. Yeah, they're already licking it. They're like, it tastes like honey. Like
I mean, you know, I'm I'm gonna go down. Go down? Yeah, I'm gonna go down. And
your friend's just like, what do you mean you're gonna go down? What do you
I'll be like, yeah, you hold the ladder. And I'll just go down.
Judas, you said this was the last time I had to cover for you. And like they're like holding it and just being like like
And I
looking
just
at
like give them a thumbs up while I go down the ladder. Like, good job.
yeah, they give you a different finger. Yeah, as you descend down this delicious ladder, yeah, you can see their face like slowly start to wink out of existence at the top. And that's when all three of you wake up. Yeah. Around you is molded plastic, faux leather, lots of scribblings all over it. The sides of the walls are metal and glass, and at the front there's a large wheel, and you realize that you're in a school bus.
I would sit up and look and see if anybody else is on the bus with me.
Yeah,
You can
sort of look around.
Yeah.
Who's driving?
there's no one driving. There's no one. The bus is not even on a road.
Is the bus moving?
The bus is not moving. Yeah.
Okay.
You can't see anything but lots of green emerald green leaves pressing up against the window. And that's when you hear, hey, it's me. Hey, you're awake. Thank God. And you see this short brown skin, red unruly hair, haired shorter person who's just like, hello, what are we doing here? It's me, Flips, from film class. And they're like holding up their little like camera.
Flips, why are you huge?
That's one of these dreams again. Great.
Why am I huge? Why are you?
Yeah.
Would you all like to describe what you look like? Since
Sure. Okay. So, Alistair, anyone looking at him would see a pixie, so about like 5-6 inches tall. Hence, pretty much everyone else looking enormous. And he's wearing no shirt. He's got these like what look like made out of leaf shorts, and on his arms you can see what look like tubes of paint with all the lids off.
like a bandolier or like
yeah, kind of. Yeah, like around his arms. Yeah.
Love it. For Judas, would be a dwarf, like a big dwarf with a mohawk, and I'd probably say with like black hair and holding a staff with a lily on the end of it made out of silver.
Ooh, yeah. Interesting.
And for Courtney, she's 8.2 inches tall with like very short, rough cut blue hair, blue eyes, and she's wearing like a white backless dress with long gloves.
Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. Flips is like, are you like? I'm from Earth, Rising Heights.
I know that we're friends. You said we're in film class.
Yeah, that's right. I'm making sure this wasn't some elaborate trick. You were getting me back for like, that time I spilled stuff all over everyone. Like, am I in a
Wait,
dream?
so you're Flips.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you two?
Alistair. Yeah, who are you? That's also a question. And you.
It's Judas. I mean, oh my god. Are we all having the same dream right now? Did we go to Narnia?
There was that bake sale yesterday.
You know,
Oh.
I totally just came through on a home ec class.
You came through home ec class, like the door?
No,
That's-
like our food, our sopapillas.
Oh, Sopapilla Day. No.
Oh. Wait, do you still have the money? You said you were gonna give me some at lunch.
Well, no, it kind of turned into a ladder and I climbed it. I'm sorry. But whenever we
Damn it,
get back,
Judas. Let's wake up, right? Like
Judas always
I
has
want-
excuses, and that's all I have to say about it.
it was so good.
Wait, we still don't know who this is.
What is?
I'm pointing to the other pixie in the room.
Oh,
Who are
I don't
you?
need to tell who I am because this is my dream and you're all just figments of my imagination.
But are you from Rising Heights? Go Raccoons? Oh wait, no, Red Pandas.
It just changed, like
I know.
Raccoons came in third.
I know. Fighting Karens.
You know what? I'm from space. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from today. In this
tough
dream,
one.
I'm deciding
Okay.
I'm from space.
we don't know anybody like this back at home, do we?
We've been abducted.
Did you bring
and
us
this is
here?
your fault.
I
I brought you all here by walking through a book. Yeah.
Ooh. Flips points at what, aside from your beautiful new clothes, each of you still has your backpack fit to your size. Like, this is why I thought we were all friends, because like I got my backpack from home, and they also twirl what they're like, I guess this friggin' nice bathrobe, like wearing these like long gray robe with blue tips and long sleeves, but I feel kind of naked. Like, the draft is not,
There's nothing on under that robe?
listen, that's none of your business.
Yes. Oh, well, I mean, I'm shirtless, but I'm enjoying it.
Flips like tries to turn on his camera, and it blinks on for a moment and then turns off. Goes, okay, that's fine, we'll figure this out later, and like puts it in his backpack.
Oh yeah, I would grab my cell phone and see if it's working.
Congratulations, Bones, for getting to the first roll of the game. Give me a D100 roll.
Oh, D100.
I guess I should have done that.
70.
70. Your phone's at 70%.
All right.
Ooh.
And I would say, sorry, can't move through. And you have like one bar. So I'd say like you're still able to get some like internet searching going on and texting, but calls might like be really hard. So
I'll whip out my phone as well. Copying Judas.
Yeah, give me those rolls.
Ooh, 80. Oh wait, no. 0, 8.
Oh.
8.
8%.
8%.
You're in the red. Alistair, you forgot to plug it in at night.
Yep. Damn, I was playing music while I was painting.
I got an 18.
18. Oof, okay.
I put it back in my pocket.
37 for flips.
None of y'all charge your phones at night?
I'm not too concerned.
Well, one of us is from space, so
Yeah, wait. How do you
They have
have a
friends
cell
in
phone?
space?
And books. I didn't think that aliens would have books, honestly. I thought they'd
Yeah, I
have
thought you'd have
scrolls.
like, yeah,
Are
or
you,
like space
like-
bat. Do you have holograms? Do a hologram.
She just like waves her hands around and perchance casts a minor illusion.
Oh!
What does it look like?
wait, what
It's
is it look like?
probably like a rock with bunny ears.
Ooh.
my- Holy, can I hire
are
you to
from
do special
space.
effects? Like, holy gosh.
This is
Wait,
just
higher.
standard dream stuff. I don't see why you're also surprised by this, but I guess you're dream people, so I guess it's cool to you.
Are we dreaming?
Is this
Alistair,
how
are we
space people
dreaming?
dream?
Flips leans over to Judas and pinches him. Do you feel that?
Oh.
I'd pinch.
Yeah,
I'd
and I'll punch him.
Oh,
I'll
okay,
punch him
all
in the
right,
arm.
yeah. Oh, but you
Damn
always
it,
know
Flip.
where to hit. That's where my insulin goes. Okay. I'd pinch you, but you're really small. And I feel like that wouldn't be good.
Yeah, they're just pinching my whole body. Why are you guys big and I'm small? Wait, I'm like the alien. Am I an alien now?
You wait, hold on, and then Flips pulls the camera back out, and it will roll really fast. 22%. Great. Okay. Hold on, and like they pull out the little like the viewfinder and turn it so you can like see it yourself. They're like, check you out. Is this? I mean, you look really cool.
Oh, I don't have any of the pointy things though.
Damn,
that would have been cool.
Okay, wait, guys, selfie. And I'll try to.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, get in here, alien.
Oh yeah, selfie with an alien. This will go viral. Yeah.
Hey.
Let's do
Courtney is just
Like-
sitting in the back, like shoving gummy worms in her mouth.
Alien snacks.
Yeah, come on, give us some. Will we turn into aliens if we take them? I mean, I already kind of feel like
Wait,
one.
would they
these
have
are
been
my
shrunken down to pixie size?
Yeah, I'm gonna say backpacks for for Courtney and for Alistair, their size.
If you wanted snacks, you should have dreamed up your own.
Can we do that? I'll like open my backpack and it's just got like a bunch of art supplies. Wow, my brain is really, really predictable.
Like, I got a ham and cheese sandwich. School lunch.
Yeah. Flips is like, I got a lot of chargers, so like find us an outlet and we're golden.
Yeah. Anyway, we're still in this bus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this what? Do aliens have buses as well?
So, well,
every sophisticated situation requires a robust public transit system.
yeah. Can I
Makes
write that line down? Flips is like pulls out like the little tiny notebook they keep. They're like for like good dialogue. Like, gosh, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
of course. I mean, it'll all come out looking wonky because it's a dream, but go ahead.
I'm not sure this is a dream. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, I
that
think we've
we're
been
all
kidnapped.
gonna be superheroes. I feel like I've seen enough anime and read enough comics that we are, but we changed bodies. I don't know. Maybe we are.
I think
Maybe
you're onto
we
something,
died.
Judas.
Maybe we're dead. Let's go.
Maybe the aliens have kidnapped us because they need some heroes to do a thing.
Then why would I be in here?
You're the alien that kidnapped us.
Mm-hmm.
Do I
You're the
look like a
plant.
kidnapped
You're the
alien?
mole. Mm-hmm.
You're our guide. You give us like the first clue, right?
I think what this situation is, given that it is most likely dream logic, you have all manifested forms that reflect the truest essence of your true selves.
I mean, I am pretty buff, so I agree.
I do like not wearing a shirt. Checks out.
Flips is like, yeah, sure, whatever. Go in my hands.
Hey, are we allowed to go outside the bus, alien?
Can you open the doors?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good, because I think I might be too small.
Wait,
Actually, I don't know. Maybe I'm strong enough. I'm gonna try.
Ooh.
I'll do it. I will lead this dream party to adventure.
So do you walk over or do you
I fly over.
fly?
Ooh, can I do that?
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Is there like a noise to it, or like little like sparks coming off, or?
It might sound like mildly of distant bells ringing, and there might be like a little bit of like a shimmer, but not like sparkles. I imagine her wings to be very dragonfly-esque.
That's gorgeous. All right, so you head over to the bus, the door.
Yeah, with like the whole like thing, and I will try to work that.
Yeah, let's roll strength at disadvantage.
Is this an athletics roll?
Yeah, I guess we could say athletics if you want.
Okay,
That's your
I'm proficient in athletics. So 16, and that is a 15 plus 6, 21.
21. Okay, yeah, you actually so you probably do like some cool like spinning motion to gain some momentum, and using your like inertia, like yeah, you can sorry, I shouldn't describe it for you. What does it look like when you open the bus?
Well, I mean, like on buses that I was on, you like had to like push a button to like unclip the lever thing and then pull it open. So she probably just like goes down and then like spins around a bit and then like kicks the button like really hard and then just ends up like kicking the whole lever apparatus open.
Sick! Yeah.
Yeah, there's just, as soon as that door slides open, just leaves just kind of like push in like a couple feet through the door, and you hear the bus kind of creak a little bit.
All right, let's go out.
Like flit outside.
Yeah.
Look around. Does it see where we are? If anything looks familiar.
Yeah. So you see a beautiful, lush forest that you are clearly at the canopy of, and the bus is sort of poking out from the top and is lodged within these tree branches.
So we're like in the branches, like we could fall to the ground.
Yeah.
You could fall to
All
the
right.
ground.
Oh,
And I'll just be like, no, okay, like just like crawling on the branch.
Can you help?
I mean, I'm like 100 million times your size. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. And she grabs Judas, was it?
Mm-hmm.
By like the collar and like tries to just lift them so that they can carry them down.
Do you want to roll for it?
Yes.
See?
There's no way this could go wrong.
I'm a pixie with proficiency in athletics. I'm going to use it.
Hell yeah.
And that is an 18. Is this normal or a disadvantage?
Disadvantage, I think, for now.
Okay, that's an
Because
18.
you're getting used to your body. Okay. So you are able to pick up Judas. Like Judas, you feel your clothes sort of harnessing around you, but you're unable to keep a hold on Judas's clothes. So kind of like slip and hit the bottom of the bus again, which now the bus starts to slowly start leaning one way, and you hear more creaking. And Flips is like, I don't like this at all. It's a beautiful scene. I wish I had like, laid this out, but we were filming. But oh my god, like,
Maybe let's get out of the bus.
I'm gonna fly down and like just try scooping up like a bunch of leaves to make a pillow for everyone to jump onto, which is like grabbing one leaf at a time because I'm tiny. But I'm trying my best.
How far up are we when I get to the bus door?
Oh, we're like 20 feet.
I don't know. Is that high for a door?
Oh, I'm sorry. 20 feet. The bus is 20 feet from the ground. I'm sorry. Did I?
No, that's right. I'm just trying to think of like
A bus
I
is
feel like that would be high.
yeah, because like the bus itself is like what, like 10 feet tall, and then
Are there branches we can climb down?
yeah. There's some sufficient branches. I'd say we're able to like.
I'll be like, Flips, we got some branches.
Oh, good, great. Not one of those just on the top trees. Great, bold on the bottom. Like Flips is like clutching the bark, like shaking, like yeah, great. Hate this. And as we make it to the ground, I assume at this point, Alistair and Courtney, you're just like enjoying like a snack together at this point, just watching people, or like are you just like?
Did you give me some of the gummy worms yet?
Yeah, sure. Yes, we're the same size a bit, about so you're not gonna like eat them all.
I will try.
So
these just taste like earth gummy worms. They taste the same.
Don't try to improve on perfection.
Ooh, got you. So guy Flips, Alistair, what do we call you, alien? Or is alien your name?
What? No, that's silly. No one who would name an alien.
I mean, we call Earth, and that's what we call the like dirt it's on. So
yeah, but you don't call Earth planet.
That's fair. That's a good point. But what's your name?
You can call me Courtney.
All right.
Courtney
Brightside.
That is
because I'm
cool
someone you
name.
always want to look at.
Alice is just like, yeah, like looking at all the cool, like sparkling effects and the wings and everything, be like, checks out.
I agree.
And she just goes, she like sort of shrugs, but then like summons dancing lights and has them sort of like bounce between her two hands.
What? What?
Wait,
these holograms are very advanced.
You could have helped us. We were in the tree.
Well, I mean, she tried, but I guess I'm heavy.
That's true. You're right. It's magic doodads, you know?
Stuff. Don't you do this stuff when you're dreaming? Well, of course you're from dreams, so I don't know if dream people dream.
I mean, this is different from what my normal dreams are like. So I don't know. Usually there's a lot of food and like people I like.
Ouch. Should I be hurt, Judah?
No, I mean, like, I like you, Alistair, like, but like, you know, crushes.
Those are the kind of those are good dreams.
Yeah, right. Food and crushing.
Thanks, Flips.
Well, I have food, so 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
It's true, and I do have my ham sandwich. I'm gonna save it though, just in case.
Mm-hmm. I've got a protein bar. It's kind of gross. Yeah.
But I suppose if it's still your size, I could snack on it for ages.
For ages, yeah.
Is the one with like the chocolate on the bottom?
Heck yeah, it is.
Yes. That's so much chocolate now.
All right, well, I'll give it to you to carry. Just kidding. No.
Yeah, you can hold on to it for now.
Yeah, I can totally carry that.
Like just bursting out of here. Yeah. So this forest is I'd say it's a hint of what an earth forest would be, but like the greens on these leaves like shine like jewels. It just looks you can't seem to find like a dead tree around. Like it's all very lush and gorgeous, and there's small creatures, but like, you know, squirrels of many different colors flitting around the trees, and playing on the bus, which is still above all of us, kind of like jumping on it. And I'm like, can we?
Let's move away a little bit.
Yeah. Let's
Oh, I'm gonna fly up above the trees and see what's around and see if there's anything cool. Maybe there'll be like a hologram exclamation mark, and then we follow it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how
if
these
we're
things
like
work.
in a video game. Yeah.
Or some game. There's an exclamation mark or like a big arrow.
Yeah. Or if you see
Yeah.
like a map pop up in the side of your vision, like let us
Ooh,
know.
yes. Yep. Oh, wait, Courtney, do you have a hologram map? Do we just need to like
I
ask you
have
for
to
it?
be honest, I don't play many video games, so most of these references are lost on me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if they would have video games in space. Would they
Yeah,
even call them
aliens
that?
live video games. They don't need them.
Right. It's just like, alternate reality.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a fair point. So yeah, I'll fly up and have a look around for an exclamation mark.
I love that everyone's just buying whatever she says because she has like nothing in deception.
This is no one's asked to investigate. It is beautiful.
Just take it at face value.
Yeah. So the forest sort of spreads out, and you can hear once you're above the canopy again, you can kind of hear like the far off noises of an occasional animal, but you can't quite place the noise. You do see this sort of cutout area of trees, though, a little further off, and you see this sort of interesting yellow shape sort of rumble and twirl around in the sky.
Ooh. I go back down.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any exclamation marks or arrows or anything, but I did see this like yellow shape thing that was moving around. And I feel like that's the only, outstanding thing in the scenery at the moment. So I say we head right towards it.
All right. Yeah, lead the
I
way.
agree.
Yeah. All right. And I'll fly out again and sort of head in that direction.
Cool.
And then I will follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Follow as well.
yeah, we're all Judas and Flips just using their feet like boring, and the other two, you're flying and flitting around probably.
Does your mohawk have is it like a Liberty Spikes one, Judas, or is it just like flat?
It's definitely like it's spiky and then it goes into like a French braid. Like so it's longer in the
You've
back.
got like Liberty Spikes plus a braid.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a mullet mohawk. So it's like short and spiky and then long and French braided.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly like between your spikes at some point.
Yeah.
Just, like, zigzag through. Testing my like agility.
Be like, oh, that's cool. Okay, can I roll to try to do like a roll, like a barrel roll? Would that be like a check? Like, would I be able to do that?
Yeah, let's we'll do athletics, and you better make this check, Bones. I'm sorry, Judas.
14.
Okay, you just made it. You didn't, because you got a little like you've got one of your friends just like.
Just testing my skill too. I've always wanted to be able to do that. I've never been able to do this in gym class, guys.
Ooh.
Like claps.
Very nice.
From Flips. Flips
do
points.
A handstand?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Try to do a handstand.
I will try to do a handstand as well, but I will use my wings to cheat.
Well, I did better. I did a 16 on this one.
You do a one-handed handstand.
Yeah. That's how buff I
Judas.
am now.
I got a 25.
Well, now you're just showing off.
Yeah, you do a no-handed handstand, but it's cool.
One finger.
All right, I get it. I'm not at your level.
Well, I have significantly less to lift.
That's true. That's fair.
So the group makes it to the sort of the edge of the tree where you would expect to normally see a beautiful clearing, but instead it's this sort of burnt and darkened field full of like ash, and you see like silvery bits here and there, and like the burned out remains of several buildings, and that's when you see this beautiful yellow. What you can only think of is like it's a plane. It's like a long plane, a long body with two sort of canvas racks, and it's doing this sort of like this loop de loop while this small black and furry creature sort of like twirls around it. They go up and they start doing like this double helix move, and then like shoot back down to the earth and like
Is it
fly
like
right.
model airplane size or like actual airplane size?
Actual airplane size. And you see a human, or what appears to be a human, in the cockpit with like a little bit of like red hair popping out, and yeah, just kind of like interesting. Flips is like, all right, sure, why not?
Like,
Did you want to take a photo of this, Flips?
Oh yeah.
Get some footage.
Yeah, Flips is like, okay, yeah, and like pulls out the camera, flips it on. It's like, okay, that's about right, and starts filming. It's like, yeah, lining up the shot.
I jump in the shot.
Yeah. Scare the peon. Okay, all right, and then that's when these giant like film reels, or like the tape the film is on, like pop out of the earth and like almost grab you, Alistair. And Flip is like, no, I didn't mean it. And then like they shoot back down, and like Flip is like, I think that was me.
What'd you do that for?
Well, you scared me, and you ruined the shot.
wait, do it again.
No.
Okay. Boo.
Nope. The plane comes to it sort of like makes it meanders down, and then slowly comes and land right next to everyone, and out pops this sort of thin, tall human in like a got the furry collared white fur black bomber jacket and like old riding joppers and boots, and the where did I go? Yeah, the plane, you can see it says like Lockheed Electra on the side, and the person pops off, goes, hello.
Well, hello.
Hi, are you an alien?
I mean, they pop off their hat, and they have like a very short cropped hairdo, curly red curls. And why? No, I don't think so, but I do feel strange here. Are you all as they call it, realmborn?
What is that?
Question asked and answered. Excellent.
We're not born here in this realm.
All right. Are you from? I feel like you were about to. Mm-hmm.
Rising Heights.
Rising Heights. Red.
Home of the red pandas.
What? No, I've never heard of a red. That sounds delightful.
Oh yeah, they're very
They
cute.
are. Yeah.
I still think the Fighting Karens should have won.
Wait, you know about the Fighting Karens?
Everyone knows about the Fighting Karens.
Suspicion.
Suspicion mounting. The pilot pops down and from the cockpit to walk over to meet you, and kind of looks like she stepped out of like a movie with like this like perfect getup, and the black furry creature flies down and sits next to her, and it appears to be just a very large bat. Like I say large, probably the size of Flip, so like 4 to 5 feet tall.
It's
large for a bat.
Yeah, it's still large for a bat. Sorry.
So who are you?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Amelia. My friends call me Amy. Who are you?
Well,
Are
lovely
you
to meet
Amelia
Amy.
Earhart?
I live and breathe fans everywhere I go. Yes, I am. She like, yeah, puts a hand out, shakes the tiny hand of
So we've died. I'm gonna look at Alistair. We've died. We're dead.
Oh man. Wait, no, that seems rough. But what if we were all abducted by aliens? Because I feel like we're already thinking that, Courtney abducted us. What if the aliens also abducted Amelia Earhart? And we've just all been
What?
put in this
No,
same
Amelia Earhart was killed by
holographic
coconut
simulation.
crabs when her plane went off course and landed on that second island.
I thought that the Bermuda Triangle ate her.
I thought she absconded with a secret lover.
Amelia's
Amelia-
like, are you all part of the press? This feels very much like the press.
Was Amelia Earhart a secret lesbian?
We look at Amelia. What?
Now that's a little particular. Again, I haven't heard, we call them blue stockings. I'm not sure. But anyway, starts to sweat at the temples slightly.
Yeah, that's a bit of a personal question, maybe.
So I'll cut to the quick. It was 1937. It's 1937. Yes.
No.
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 Sure, why not?
No.
No. ignore
2020?
alien friends.
She looks
I
at the.
told you my name already.
She looks at
Okay.
Courtney, the pixie, and just goes, "Mm-hmm. There's always one." Like, you remind me of my navigator.
Complete denial the whole way.
I mean,
It's 2020.
oh mercy, 2020, huh?
Just like hindsight.
Yeah.
I mean, gotta have good eyes to be a pilot. All right, well, I've only been here for about a week, so funny stuff, huh? Like,
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, do you know what Earth is?
I mean, yes, that's where I'm from.
You're that Amelia Earhart.
Yes,
I go
yes.
up and poke her to see if she's a hologram.
Oh, okay. That's I mean, we don't usually poke people before
Oh.
and that's when you probably all make your introductions. No, you poke away. I'm used to it.
It's all right. Just checking.
And this is well, I call him Randy. And the little the bat kind of says, what you assume is hello, and does a little somersault in front of you. Yeah.
Sup, bat?
Yeah.
I meant Randy. Sup,
the,
Randy?
the bat hears your tone and goes, it's just marvelous, right? These beautiful flying. I mean, this is not where I was planning on going. Wherever we are, or I know it's called the realm, but it's called the realm. That's all I know, and it's not on any map I've ever seen. Do any of you have a map?
No, I asked Courtney,
just
she doesn't have
got
one.
here.
You just
But I get it. She's our spirit guide.
I thought you were the guide.
No, I'm not the guide. I'm dreaming.
Right.
And she's the spirit guide. And you're all representations of something like teen angst.
I'd at least want to be like gluttony. I mean, lust. Like flex.
Maybe I can be pride.
Amelia
Flips
just
your
goes,
sloth.
Amelia goes, courage. Are we just naming virtues or what?
Do we need to
virtue.
go
Lust is a
somewhere?
virtue now?
No, we just
Oh, yeah, it
decide
is.
to be the good side.
Amelia points over to this 8-foot tall person with darker sort of blue gray skin and long braids. Goes, I mean, I've made one friend in my time here, Kagara, and I'm sure she could help you. I was just kind of flying to get away, so I really don't mind a little detour. Apparently I'm dead though, so that's fun.
Well, if you've only been here for a week, I don't know. This is too much for me.
If you've been here for a week, that means you know where to get food.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's a couple taverns right around the corner. So if you want a food, we'll find you food. Are you hungry?
Taverns,
Yes.
what do you use for money?
Money? Also, and she sort of like pulls out this little pouch and just like tries to hand you a coin. I mean, yeah, you've proven you're strong enough, so you body this coin.
I lift it above my head triumphantly,
Mhm.
and I go, ba-da-da-dum.
Well, do they take like? I mean, I only have like $5. Like, I was gonna buy a soda at lunch. Wait. Oh yeah, I will get my like wallet out of my backpack and give Amelia Earhart the $5 bill.
And she goes, "Oh wow, you." Mm, I still don't know. I feel like this might just be a trick. So Kagara comes over.
I feel like she'll have like she hasn't been able to keep up with what the inflation rates have been, so you just give her like a lot of money to her.
I give like $100 ish.
Well,
It's a lot of eggs. And so Kagara comes over and she's kitted out in full. She's got pouches all over her body, like a backpack. That's just like it's like triple, like
You're
full
like a
of
90s superhero.
Yeah, yeah. This
Yeah.
pouch is out the wazoo. 200 abs also. Because she's got a midriff going. Like it's like a adventuring jacket that ends right under the
Yes.
bust. So, but with full abs and
You can
she comes
see
over.
every single leg muscle.
Yeah. Yeah. She comes over. Hey, more Earthborn. Welcome to the realm. Sorry, shouldn't let Amelia talk to you first, but if you're looking for food, you've probably got something real cool in your bag. People will trade for it. Some people like stories. So, I could probably help you if you help me. Do you know where we're standing?
Ooh, this is our first quest. Let's do it. No, where are we?
The realm.
Oh yes, that's right, Judas. I think you get points for that.
Yes.
Kagara looks at Alistair a little like, okay, interesting. Yeah, so this is the Great Field. So this is where hundreds of thousands of orcs died by the hands of humans during one of the many fights. During sort of this I don't want to, colonization is not a great term for it. It's more like an invasion, but so I'm looking for this copper edged dagger of my family's, and Amelia's been so nice enough to do some like aerial looking for me as well. Sort of, kind of. Not sure what that flight show was though. And like they sort of like start to bicker with each other a little bit, and like Amelia's just like, it was, showing up, had to rain
Sweet flips, man. But not flips, but like sweet flips.
Yeah, if you want to help me look for it, I'd be happy to then like, help you out down the line a little bit. Amelia could even help you with her plane. I'm just gonna go ahead and volunteer her. Amelia's just kind of like, I'll do it, like slyly smiling at Kagara. But oh yes, you came over via crossing. I guess that's a thing you don't know.
No, so we're not dreaming.
Mm-mm.
And we're not dead.
Not yet.
We're in a simulation.
But we
An
can
alien
die.
simulation.
Oh, you could totally die here.
Like the Matrix.
Counterpoint. These are all things that a person in one of my dreams would tell me.
All right. I have nothing to say to that. Kagara just kind of like points down to the ground where like there's several crushed skulls. Like clearly people die here. These are just set pieces. Randy the bat like picks up one of the bones and starts sucking on the marrow, and Kagara's like, "What are you doing? No!" Like kind of like bats it out of his hand. Stop! No, please. Like gives him some jerky instead. Oh my god. some fly jerky. So,
Oh.
something appropriate for a bat.
A fruit bar.
I mean, I wouldn't have doubted it. The bat's like 4 feet.
I mean, yeah, the bat's working out with Courtney on the weekends. Like,
Yes. Yeah, we'll help you if you can. Since you'll help us. It can't be too hard to find a dagger, right?
did you
Yeah.
look over at 8 football fields with their dirt and ash?
Uh,
Camera pans, like push pull. It flips is like, yeah, this looks great. You guys look really mad at what you just agreed to.
Thanks, Flips.
I'm here for the good stuff.
Yeah,
Can't
we can find a
it
dagger.
because it's
What does it
covered
look
in
like?
dirt.
So Kagara pulls out a little scroll and it has a drawing, and you can see it's a long-handled dagger with like the 4 divots for like a hand to hold it to make it a little bit easier. It's copper and inlaid with like little gold gems. Sorry, gold gems, green gems. Gold gems? I mean, I guess, yeah. Green gems on copper. And the knife itself, or the dagger blade, is long and gorgeous. And it says, she kind of like smiles. She goes, I mean, it's a family motto. It says kill or thrill on it. She's kind of like,
that's cool. That's cool.
It rhymes.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
that's
the only.
my family motto too. So
It is?
yeah.
Oh, I wonder if my orc family moved to Earth? No, we'll talk about it later. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Quick question, Kakara. I'm still processing. I think we're in a hologram simulation at the moment, but my friend Flips here was filming, and then suddenly some film came up out of the ground and tried to whack me. Can we like influence the simulation?
Influence the simulation.
Like, how do we press the X key to attack?
Again,
Can we like equip weapons?
So Kagara, Amelia Earhart, and Randy, the Bat Person, are all looking at you like question marks sort of in the air above their head. And Flips is just like, it's like they've never seen an out of time movie before. In a place, like.
Well, not all film buffs, Flips.
I mean, most of the films are about Amelia Earhart. She doesn't have to watch them.
Amelia's like, oh, it sounds very boring. Just me all the time. Kagura points, looks at your dress and goes, I mean, you, Judas, you look like you're some sort of a cleric of Atharis. So you've got one of our goddesses' sort of blessing has given you the strength to do all sorts of things.
Cool. Do I have to pray to her or?
There's no blood sacrifice, is there?
Kagura goes, there's somebody in town that can help you with the rituals you need to do. I'm just a archaeologist who's also looking for stuff for my own family. It's sort of like a business, personal trip. But the taxes will say business. You don't need to know that.
Got it.
And then Kagura kind of looks. Yeah, I imagine. Yeah, that Courtney, you're matching.
Yeah,
head movements. And I think you're a. What did you say? Oh, you mentioned a lot of spells happening.
I'm dreaming, and then light spell, gust.
It's possible that you're some sort of caster, like a sorcerer or a wizard. But if you don't and you think you're dreaming, that's fine. But yeah, so be careful though.
What else would explain all this?
Alien abduction.
Kagura goes, the tavern special.
Oh,
I'm not old enough to drink.
But we
Well-
could be here. Don't be
How-
spreading that news around.
How old do I look?
In pixie ears?
Sure.
Kakara's like, this feels like a trap. I'm
Most
gonna
things
say,
are.
huh?
Most things are.
Kakara's just like, you know what? I'm gonna roll to see how she answers. Okay.
Two.
Huh?
I'm just like, oh, you look too.
You look 17.
Close.
What is
I'll
that in
give that to
pixie
you.
years though? Is there a pixie to human conversion?
Kakara goes, I think the pixie conversion is like they grow, they age at the same rate. Like once they hit like what do they call it? Birthing times or something. It's not for me. So, but then maturity. That's the word. And yeah, then they sort of just live forever. Well, not quite forever.
Well, I'm I'm obviously a dwarven man. An adult.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then turning to Alistair, would you say that you have any of the runes on you yet?
Ooh. Yeah, I think I probably have some like down my arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I've just kind of been like, okay, cool, these are fine.
Yeah. So Kagar goes,
Or maybe I
mean,
have like some on my back that I haven't seen yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Kagar goes, give us a twirl, Alistair.
Maybe like a twirl and a loop-de-loop.
Go
Yeah.
girl,
And I'm
go
like
girl.
showing off misunderstanding the directions and I'm just like, keep going.
I mean, okay, so I think you're a bard of a Baccaran. So like you harness like symbols and runes to create magic.
Please don't say we're gonna make Alistair sing though, right?
No. She said runes, like drawing stuff, right? I can draw stuff.
There's some on your body that I'm sure you could like tap into to use. So
Oh, is that what these things are?
mhm.
Anything?
I'm just saying, I've been to karaoke with you, man.
That was one time. I had a cold that week, okay?
We're just spreading it around other people. So Earth does sound disgusting. Okay, just checking. All right.
Yeah.
So basically, you all now have these special abilities that were given to you when you passed over that you can, I would hope, use mostly for good here. So, because I am very real to me, like long look at Courtney. So I appreciate as a simulation, possibly, or a real person, one of the two. Let's just say we pretend everyone might be real and don't kill them.
Oh my god.
I like being a hero.
Every time I wake up, do like hundreds of dream people die?
Hikara's like puts her head in her hand.
But then when you go to sleep again, maybe they're
But they're
just
different
paused,
dream
and then every
people.
time. But
Well,
it's
no,
a
because
big
you
dream
dream
universe,
about
right?
people you know, and when you wake up, they're still there.
But they're different every time I go to sleep. Do they mutate?
Amelia
Multiverse-
pops in.
multiverse
So if I
theory.
blink, do you all just disappear?
Yes.
She's kind of like. Hikara's like starts to look. Well, I gotta look for this dagger. If you
Yeah,
want
okay.
to figure out the stuff on your own, because you're all clearly adults. You can do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm.
All right, she points really fast to Flips. Ear wizard. That camera is your focus. All your spells come from that. Sorry, you're the easiest one to figure out. Flips is like, heck yeah, I am. Like,
Do I have
You're
a
an open
focus?
Known for
Flips.
being easy.
what'd you say? What'd you say about me?
You heard. Love you, Flips.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I wasn't in those dreams. So
Right.
this field is rather large, a rectangle. There is there's a pile of skeletons in the top left corner. I mean, there's skeletons throughout. There's bones everywhere, but there's a rather large pile there that looks like it might have been a pyre at one point. And there are a couple people that are there, sort of like trying to like. Well, sorry, I'll tell you if you go there. They're on the top. Sorry, on the top right corner, there is a large stone arch. You can see several things glittering in the ground around it, and you all are at you're like at the bottom left part of the great field, right where you came out, where all the trees are, and then along next to Amelia Earhart's plane, and then in the other corner, you can see that there appears to be yet another automobile, and it looks like a yellow Beetle, the Volkswagen Beetle. Excuse me.
I want to go look for the dagger over there.
Wait, but there's like sparkly things over there, and I'm pretty sure sparkly things mean that's where the items are hidden.
I just want to be able to drive a car. You think it has gas?
Ooh, we could drive it over there.
Yeah,
Wait.
let's try this.
We might destroy anything that we're driving over on the way
Did
there.
you bring your learner's permit?
And
Yeah.
Judas is an adult. He doesn't need a learner's permit.
Yeah.
You mean my license?
Kikar has kind of like
Full
walked
license?
away and like working in another area. Amelia Earhart's helping her. Randy the Bat's kind of just flying around them, making like chittering noises and being generally cute.
Precious. Yeah, I mean, I think we can all just like look. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't want to drive over any skeletons and stuff. I wouldn't want to make
Open
Kara
graveyard.
mad.
Maybe you can ask your god for help.
I mean, I wouldn't even know where to start when it comes to praying.
I think you just like put your hands together, close your eyes, think really hard about your god, and then talk to them.
Sounds about right.
Do I have to like do it out loud, or do I like do it internally?
Whatever feels right to you.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. This all feels a little weird.
It's religion, of course it does.
Oh goddess, please help us find this dagger. Do I have to close my eyes? Please help us find this dagger.
Maybe you have to say what specific dagger it is, because there are lots of daggers in the world.
Kakara's
True.
dagger.
Don't forget to say amen.
Oh, amen. Amen. Thank you.
Killed
Good
it.
call.
Roll a d20 for me, please.
Oof. Just a flat d20.
Yeah.
A 5.
Or no, I'm sorry. You can add
Like religion or
religion.
something?
Yeah, to it. Yeah. Straight up
10.
religion. 10.
Yeah.
Total.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So you feel this light glow on your face as you say Osiris's name, which I think is it, but you know.
I just said goddess because
Goddess. Yeah, as you say goddess. Yeah, you're because you're in the clothes that would mark you as part of this revered order, and your hair is in actually the training mohawk that is very common as well. So you feel that this lightness, sort of like warm, like your cheeks suddenly get very warm, and you feel like you can sense this golden presence above you. You can't see it though fully, but you hear these words that start to blossom out of this golden light, like a lily, saying, "This way, moving forward." And she sort of is trying to guide you towards the arch and the car.
Oh, guys, this way. I'm hearing. I'm sensing. Let's go with that. Let's go this way.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of go with the voice.
Flips is like, "Are you hearing things now?" That's not. I mean, is it okay?
I think it's okay.
I mean, we've all
I've-
changed size at this point, right? Who gives a shoot? Like, points the camera.
Isn't that how religion is supposed to work?
I think it's what everyone claims.
Maybe here it's real.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
shit on
gonna
organized religion
look
some more.
around.
Yeah, I'm like,
I know.
I mean,
So are we going towards the car or the arch, Judith?
I would totally be going towards the car. If it was leading me both ways, I'd be like, oh yeah, totally the car.
mhm.
Your instincts were right.
Yeah,
But do you have your license?
always.
Okay, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't
good.
see any like police around, so we should be fine.
Oh, I'm just in case it's like a magic car that will get mad at you if you try to drive it without your license.
Right. Did not consider that. I could probably paint you a license. Yeah, hold still, hold still.
All right, all
And I
right.
like and I'll like grab some papers out of my bag and I'll like paint up a little license and paint Judas with the mohawk and everything.
Mhm, mhm.
And I'll say official adult license for the realm. All vehicles permitted.
Oh,
Perfect.
There you go. Yeah.
yeah. It looks perfect, except for the wording. It seems very legit.
You could operate a backhoe with one of those.
You're welcome.
Yes, thank you. This will be fantastic.
Mhm.
So I guess I'll like do a lap around the beetle, looking
Mhm.
around, see if I see anything in the ground, and then I'm gonna go inside it, like, and see if I can turn it on.
All right. Yeah, easy to get in. The door,
Are there
doors.
keys?
There are there's keys hanging from the engine. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to start it.
Uh,
I'm gonna sit on Judas's like holding one of the mohawk spikes.
mhm. Yeah, Flips is setting up sort of 3/4 behind you, Judas, through the open door, like filming. Just like, okay, this is a shot.
Yeah.
All
How cool
trebles.
do I look? How cool.
Pretty cool. I mean, haven't seen one of these cars in a while. Okay. And where are you, Courtney? No reason.
Checking the trunk,
Checking the trunk
which
Yeah.
is a Volkswagen Beetle, so it's in the front.
in the front. Yeah. You see a lot of weird stuff inside that doesn't quite make sense for a car. And Judas, you turn the motor, and the radio starts to play. But it's a lot of like fuzz, a lot of white noise. It's not being able to pick up an AM or FM station.
Okay. So, but it turned on.
You turn on, yeah.
All right, all right.
The engine sort of like kicks up.
Who's down for a road trip, guys?
Yes. Need some tunes. And I'm going over to the radio and I'll like walk on the dial to try and turn it. And so I'll try and find like a radio station that works. If there is one.
You hear some person talking, sort of saying like come on, the fun's down when the show goes around. And they're sort of like speaking in this sort of weird like a patter, like trying to sell you something, but not saying exactly like where to go or what to do.
It's a Canadian antidepressant commercial.
So specific.
I mean, I'm actually not 100% sure what that was. It was just very, very funny. Like,
Oh, they aren't like allowed to like sell branded like medications in Canada, but they still have commercials for them. So they just like don't like tell you what it's for.
oh, okay. Feeling sad? And then they just kind of point to like books, coffee, a bottle of pills, keep moving. Like, okay.
Worked around it.
Awesome. Yeah, the car's running. And you hear Kagara go, nice. You figured it out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
cool. I feel like we
Uh,
got points for that as well.
I'm gonna check the glove box to see if the dagger's in there.
Okay.
I also would like to know what's in the trunk.
Yeah, so you pop the the glove box. I was like, what? Dashboard drawer? What's that called? And you see hundreds of star charts, sort of like these little cards that are held together by like this crystalline netting, and it appears to be stars, but not in the constellations that you recognize.
Hey, Courtney, I think I found the map of your people.
Dibs.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess.
What
What did you
what's
find
it-
in the trunk?
Yes, what did I find in the trunk?
It's a series of metal pieces. There's like there's like a ball up here and a ball down here, and like this wide sort of rectangle. And when Judas started the motor, they started to shift around into a face.
Hello, car.
And you hear like a hello.
Do we
You
hear
were
any
right.
of that?
We got a Knight Rider.
Sweet. Does that mean the car can drive itself?
Car, can you drive yourself?
I go where I want to.
Okay. Do you want to be friends?
What are you going to do for me?
Wow, that's the attitude you're gonna have going into a friendship, I don't think I want to be friends with you.
Where I'm from, friendship is transactional.
That does
no.
not sound very emotionally healthy.
Perhaps I can drive you for a bit, and you can make sure my exterior is not covered in sticky things.
Are you commonly covered with sticky things?
If driven for long periods, yes. Or if
So-
people attack me, yes.
So you'll drive us around if we wash you.
Yes.
Deal.
Wait, I have to ask before we go. I need to ask. Are you a transformer?
No, what is that?
It's like a car that turns into a humanoid robot.
Oh, you mean like an Autobot or a Decepticon?
Yes,
They never...
exactly. Those things that people commonly know, so I'm not going to question why you know it.
Someone left a comic book. I don't think they ever call themselves Transformers, though. Pushes up glasses.
Look, I'm a teenager. I've just seen the movies.
Yes, I take many forms, but the car feels most correct.
All right.
I'm not
going
going
to
to question that.
Yeah,
Can we hear the car talking from inside of it?
I think some of it would kind of like fuzz through the radio. Yeah. And like this, you can't the mouth is in the trunk, which is the front. But it also, it kind of sounds like the sound is coming from all over.
Can you hear us while we're inside you?
Yes. So please do not talk about me.
What's your
no,
name?
it's so that we could talk to you.
Oh,
what is
yes,
your name?
yes, of course, yes.
Yes,
My
what-
name, and then pronounces it, but it just kind of sounds like metal scraping. So
Well,
that's an easy thing for you and your accent.
Do you have a nickname?
A nickname? Oh. No.
I'm gonna call you Star Slayer.
Aliens have the coolest names.
Oh my gosh, this is way cooler than what I was thinking.
Oh
What
yeah,
were you thinking?
for sure.
Star Slayer the?
I was just thinking
Bumblebee.
What were you
massive
thinking?
Judas. Chunky.
Chunky?
Yeah.
Star Slayer the Chunky. I like it. The car sort of like flips its lights on and sort of like, high beams it a bit. Kagara goes, oi, God! Like,
It's all right.
We're just trying to help with the light so you can see more.
All right, well, I am here when you need me, if you need me.
Would
But I
you
also
have-
go where I want, so, don't wait too long or
Oh,
be mean.
I always need you, Star Slayer. And then like gentle stroke on the side.
I love it.
Have you seen a dagger? Can you see?
Yes, thank you. There are many daggers. Is that helpful?
A copper one with green jewels?
Copper one. And you can see the tire tread sort of like the tires turn. In the direction of the arch is the place where I think I smell copper.
You can
You
smell
have a
copper. That's
nose.
amazing.
You have a nose. Can you not smell copper?
Oh,
Well,
But-
you should get it fixed.
I'm gonna try to smell copper. Just
Let's
give
all
a big
smell
ol'
the dagger when we
sniff.
we find it.
Flips is freaking out, by the way. Like, this is good stuff right here. Like, feel like, well, not rolling like that, but just, oh my God.
All right, to the arch, which is totally the place my goddess told me to go, but I really wanted to see the car.
It all works. It's this like 30-foot arch, and like kind of like a U shape, but with like some pieces broken off. The keystone's still in there, that piece in the middle. It's sort of this red stucco, sort of, so like rough hewn on that. Like if I would say, even though your school's in the Midwest, you've seen stucco buildings, and if you lean against them, you just lose half the skin on your body. So, but they absorb heat very well. So it's very warm, and you see within it there are some markings in runes, but also some alphabet that you don't recognize, and there are several gems, sort of like within the arch, and there is a cat shape that I guess you would recognize a cat, and there's also sort of like this large humanoid who has one blue eye, and then the other one is missing. And all around the ground, there's all sorts of gems and like glittering pieces that maybe people tried to like pick off the arch, but didn't keep for some reason.
I want to find a blue gem on the ground and try and pick it up and put it back in the eye.
All right. Do you want to do a little investigation check on the ground?
Investigation. 12.
12. Yeah, you find a little round, sort of like, I want to say princess cut. Sorry, just a round gem that appears like it would fit, and it's bright blue. Little ocean. You can hear the ocean as you lean closer to it.
And I'll sort of heft it up.
Oh, right.
Pop it into the spot.
It's as big as your belly. Yeah. So right as you're lifting up, you hear someone go, "No, don't do that!" And the gem fits into the eye, and the arch starts to shake and rumble.
And do what?
And
he touched it. It was totally him.
the face of the person in the rock starts to like pull itself from its hard rock confines, and this 20-foot tall large creature made out of stone like pulls itself from the ruins. And roll for initiative.
Ah!
What are we, like an hour and 40 minutes? Yeah.
Got a natural 20.
It's perfect because I rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a 2.
With initiative? Sorry, that's not real. Okay, 2, 4.
So with my dex bonus, it's a 22.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, yeah, with my bonus, it'd be a 2. But I rolled a nat 1, so
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Cool. I guess I'll roll for. Okay. And cool. All right. So, Courtney, you are sort of up first because you can hear people sort of yelling all around you. They're like, "Get back, get back!" Like the people that were over at the skeleton mound are like, "Oh God!" Like just running away. Like, not again! Like, we gotta put a sign up. Like. And yeah, this creature's sort of like lumbering towards you very menacingly.
Dream powers. And she casts Tidal Wave.
All right.
Which it needs to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
All right. Oh, good. 15?
That does not make it. It will take the full force of 4d8 damage plus be, I believe, knocked prone.
Nice.
Also, anyone within 30 feet also needs to make that save.
That would probably be me because I'm right up by its face.
Yeah.
Would
So,
that be like-
so what did that tidal wave look like since you landed it?
It probably like from her hands, just like a little like squirt gun sheet of like water sprays out, but then it like plinks on the ground and like bounces and like keeps getting bigger as it bounces, and then eventually just like grows and swells into this huge wave.
Yes. Amazing. Yeah. Do you want to? I can do that. Do you want to roll for damage? Do you want me to do it? I don't know.
I
It
can
doesn't
roll for
matter.
damage.
Cool.
I think that will be 22 damage.
Oof. Okay.
And it is knocked prone, and Logan's character, Alistair, right? I'm
Yeah.
really bad with character names,
So-
right? That is
That's fine.
half
I
damage
got a
on
nat
you.
20. So it's like 11.
Yeah, and you are not knocked prone. Let me
All right.
just double check on this tidal wave text while we continue to make sure that it is in fact a knocked prone, because I'm just going off my sheet.
We can say it's knocked prone because then it's gonna from the ground. It's the creature's turn next. It sort of tries to struggle to get up, and sweeps a leg out at let's say Judas. So you need to let's see. Oof, what's a 12 gonna get me?
Against
Right here.
what?
Your DC or your AC. I'm sorry.
16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So it does like a cool sweep, and I imagine you kind of like whoa, like yeah, and it's sort of
My
like
beefy.
it's like struggling to get up on it's on its hands and knees right now. So all right. Alistair, it is your turn.
Okay, so I kind of got knocked by the water. I'm like spinning around out in the air. And I'll sort of right myself, and then sort of taking a cue from Courtney with dream powers. I'm gonna hack the simulation, and I'm gonna put my fingers into so I've got these tubes of paint around my wrists, and I'll stick my fingers in there and pull them out, and I'll start like just sort of drawing in the air. I'm gonna draw. I don't know, there's a big rock monster. I'm gonna draw another like rock monster. But this one's like bright pink, and then sort of like shoot it towards the creature that's attacking us. I'm casting Phantasmal Force.
Cool.
So needs to make an intelligence saving throw, or it sees the illusion that I've created as real.
Well, I have advantage on saving spells. 11.
Ooh, that is a fail.
It's fail. Yeah. So yeah, the this creature it, sort of like covers its face with its hands, like getting ready to be hit by this large pink version of itself, sort of. Yeah. And I'm gonna say it has a disadvantage.
You can do 1d6 damage per round. As the big pink one comes and like does fight moves at it.
All right. Do you want to roll that damage for me?
2.
All right. Judas, your turn.
All right.
Also, the ground is very muddy now, so just he was like slopping around and like got this kind of gross noise that's sort of like slurping and sticking. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna see them do magic and be like, well, I have a magical staff, and so I'm gonna be like, do something, and I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm.
So it needs to make a dex save.
Yeah. What does this Sacred Flame look like, by the way, in your version of it?
I'd probably say it like because it's like from the lily, so it probably takes form of a lily before turning into a fireball. So it's like
Yes.
to the goddess.
It's a 10.
Okay, so then I hit and takes 8 damage.
Damage. All right. Just okay. Flips slides into the scene on the mud. It's my turn.
Yeah.
And like as Philby goes, I don't want to do anything. And like the Goltham's probably, or I'm sorry, the creature's like mucking around, and then like it gets like this lodge of like dirt comes towards the camera and mud. So like Flips is like no, and like again you see these like film reels just like pop out of the ground and like batted away from Flips before sliding back in. Sort of a modified chains of binding, but being reactionary for him. So, and he's just like, no, I feel like this is the only important thing I own now. Like, and Courtney, we're back up to you.
I'm gonna try to punch that rock monster's eye out.
What?
So she's just like gets all riled up by the fight and gets kind of like annoyed that it's attacking her friends. So she just winds up and then zips right towards it with like her fist cocked and then just goes to swing to smack it like right in the eye.
Dang. Okay.
Let's see what I get with my roll. That is an 18 plus 6. That's a 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Whew.
Nice.
Okay. You you connect with the eye, and the gem goes like flying off in like 5 different pieces, and it sort of like falls down into the dirt, and is just lays inert and not moving.
Ooh.
Did we win?
I did it.
feel like that's probably worth like a lot of points.
Flips is like, we're not playing a game right now. This is real friggin' life.
I don't know.
I'm still feeling alternate reality simulation.
I'm with Alistair. I'm hearing the music. Watch. Da 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 da.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
If we die in the game, we die for real.
Yes, that's what they said.
Oh, I did not put that together. That makes what I did a lot more dangerous. Huh?
Flips is like filming everyone's reactions, getting real tight in though. Yeah, you
But
think
y'all were
about that.
so cool, magic, and then even Flips is like thingies. You did it
the
again.
film rip again. Yeah, nice. That was very cool.
Flips is just like, yeah, love it. Hate everything. And you're Flips is just like, where the fudge was everyone else trying to help us right now?
My pink guy is still there for another like 30 seconds, and we do like a High School Musical dance together, and then it disappears.
Well, remind me what that. Do you want to show everyone what the High School Musical dance looks like?
That one, you know. with
Okay,
the
all right.
clap.
No,
That one,
I
yeah.
mean, just for
Uh-huh.
this-
Just in case anyone wasn't aware, that's the one.
yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're dancing on the corpse of this. No.
But I'm in the air.
Oh, you're in the air.
So
Technically.
I'm not dancing on the corpse.
Yeah. It's a beautiful scene. Like just did it, like your first, and you hear Kagar go, "Help! Help! Please!" And she's
Run.
she's holding something at bay from this like dark like navy sphere that's sort of like emanating this magical pulse, and inside of it is a elegantly dressed minotaur with a hat between its horns, a crisp white shirt, a tailored jacket with tails, breeches that allow some little furry knees to pop out, and then very excellent spats on top of its cloven feet.
Where did that come from?
I didn't do that.
uh,
Is this a
uh,
punching situation? 'Cause
yeah,
I'm good
do
on
we-
that.
Cody Brightside, do some things. Go.
Okay, and I go and I try to punch this minotaur.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. Yeah.
That's a 24 to hit.
24. Yeah. Okay. You break the this bubble that the minotaur had around itself, and you can hear its gravelly voice, kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, anytime. And then the minotaur like throws this golden chain up right in front of you all, and it shoots up 30 feet in the air and goes around Randy's leg, who's been flying up above, and he yanks him down. And as Randy comes to his body, you see them both drop into this black hole and disappear.
Randy!
Randy, no.
Yeah. Kagar's just like,
Who is that?
Is that Barnum and Bailey?
Kagar's like, Amelia comes like running from like the bone pile where she was like helping people. What's happened?
A cow took Randy.
It was a very well dressed minotaur.
Yes,
Uh,
took Randy.
Yeah, took Randy is the important thing here, I think.
yeah. How well dressed? No, like, do you think how many treasure rooms are we talking? No,
Scrooge McDuck.
mhm. Yeah, Amelia's got is like crouching down next to Kigara, like, and has her arms around her shoulders and is like whispering in her ear, like, it's okay, like, trying to ameliorate, trying to make her feel better. Sorry, woof.
Kagara,
for the other
who
games.
was that?
Huh?
Who was that?
Kigara, I'm not sure. I've heard some tales recently of people flying or stealing creatures for something, but I just assumed it was just, the drone people doing stuff for their lord, but he looked different. I don't know.
So was he after Randy and he got Randy, or?
I don't see him. He's not here. And Amelia kind of like snaps her fingers, goes, wait, and runs to her plane, like leans over the side and grabs a little flyer and hands it to you all. It looks like there's some type of circus that's traveling around. And it says like a little piece of paper. Says like performing all around the realm from East Azoth to Okoth. The circus will find you if you don't find us first. And it's got a couple of cities listed, but no dates.
Was the Minotaur's voice the voice from the radio?
Do a investigation check.
Do a what check?
Nat 1.
No. It was a voice. No.
It was a voice.
Do you want to help?
I got a 2.
You got a 2. Okay. It was a voice.
Sound the same.
Yeah.
I was busy being enamored by Star Slayer.
Yeah. So, and I think with that is going to be the end of our first session of Legendlore. So again, thank you so much to everyone in chat for watching our very first full session. We'll do our little outros, but we'll be here next couple of weeks. And I don't know if the team will have to discuss amongst themselves if they want to go help find Randy or just,
I actually wrote on my paper, must save Randy. So
that's up to you all. So yeah, want to do some outros and let everyone know where they can find you online. Anything else you've got going? Bones, we can start with you, and we'll go.
Yeah, I'm Bones. You can find me on Twitter at BonesKLeopard, or you can actually find me on Twitch at Bones Leopard, drawing some art. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I've been Logan. You can find me on Twitter at ink_and_stories. And like links to my itch and other stuff are all on there.
And I've been Kika. You can find me at twitter.com/KikaVideo and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Kika. That's twitch.tv/KIKKA. I only really stream when I'm writing. So if you want to hang out while I write things and I want to hear me talk about how much I like my own writing because it amuses me so much, then come hang out.
Awesome. I'd like to thank everyone again for tuning in, and thank you to Onyx Path, Travis Legg, and Matthew Dawkins for letting us do a little sneak peek of this game before it's fully out. Like we said, the game itself is being kickstarted right now, but there is a PDF. It is very big, and it's imageless, unfortunately, currently right now. But you can find it. We'll throw the link in chat. It's also on the Onyx Path website. But yeah, it's been fully funded, so it's happening no matter what. But yeah, if you want to throw some money down, please do. Oh, I'm sorry. My name is Jen Vaughn. I have been your game master, so I'm just throwing Kika's stuff in here really fast. And also thank you to Lyndon Wright, Cosmera Glue, for being our producer this time and helping us out. We love you so much. Or I love you. Sorry, I won't speak for everyone else. Yeah. Lukewarm, we'll see. I am normally also a game master and host over at Jen Vaughn's Big Dungeon Show. We play a different indie RPG every month with a different cast of people to show off like the beautiful diversity that we have in this community. We are coming back in July with Mothership. So if you're into horror and sci-fi, you should come to that. I'll keep talking about it, twitch.tv/vvspa. But more importantly, we want to see you here next week at 7 p.m. PT, UTC -8, depending on where you are. And thank you again. Oh my gosh, I just can't wait. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. You all are fantastic. Again, I appreciate you all so much. And Taylor will be joining us again next week. So, all right. Thank you all.
Thank you.